World of Tanks Sniping Positions. Hello, everyone. This is Dave Tiberio from cheapbooks.com. I've got a new set of videos, World of Tanks Sniping Positions. It was in the previous video. It's Cap F. Look at where I am on the mini-map. And if you have a high penetration vehicle, such as an STRV, any tank destroyer, you can damage Objective 4, 5.5 minutes left in the game. I don't do this, I got to be honest with you, because I think it's cheating and it's kind of unfair. I would only do it if there's a few seconds left in the game. Look at what I got over here, Major. You think I got General? I probably did. 5.5 minutes left in the game, definitely. And that's with the TNH. Okay, so this is Frontline. What I'm doing here is I'm just elevating the vehicle. Look at that, 8,300 damage. That's pretty good. And showing you that you can reach the range out there on the distance if you got allies that are spotting. And you won't be spotted from over here. You're super invisible. This is Minsk, from Milan to Minsk. Obviously, it's an SPG. What I am doing is, you see this cloud of smoke over here? Somebody hit something. So what I'm doing is I'm pre-aiming on this gap because the enemy is going to drive through here and they will knock these objects down. And if they knock something down, you just fire and blind fire and you hit them. And they'll know. The other thing you could do is you could blind fire over here on your own cap. And if there was a time I saw the cap timer and I just shot and I hit the guy, he was unspotted, but there was such a small space for him. It was actually on Ruinberg on the north spawn. When he entered the cap and the timer went off, I just blind fired and I hit him because he had to be there. This is obviously oh, look at the mini map. Holy wow. Whoa. This is Craftwork. Okay, so this is a sniping position. The enemy, they hide behind this building over here, and they're afraid to come out, because if they come out, you're going to hit them. You notice that I knocked a tree down. The problem with playing over here is that all of your allies are going to come over here, and they're going to get in front of you, and they're going to bump you, especially if you got a low armor vehicle. So all the enemy tanks, after they cap E, are going to head right towards this building that I'm pointing to with the mouse, if you can see it. In the upper middle of the map. So that's where you want your sniping position to be. And they won't come out. They'll just sit there and they'll hide behind. What they'll do is you'll hit them and then they'll hide behind the building until they can use the repair facility, which is right there. And then they'll repair and then they'll come out again. There's obviously an SPG shot. So what's going on over here is that the enemy, at the beginning of the game, it's only 45 seconds in, they drive along the red line. You see, I blind fired this guy and I killed him. And they knocked the trees down over here. So, you watch. This is the part you watch at the beginning of the game. Look for the tree to get knocked down, blind fire, take that guy out. This is SPG. This is another player. He's up on the hill. And this is, look at where it is on the mini-map. It's, the bridge is right over here on the left. So he's showing that he can hit this spot if the enemy comes around. We all know doesn't always happen. Oh, look at that. That's where he is. He's in the water. Okay, so that's an SPG position you're going to want to know. Because you all love to play SPG. We know that. So you see over here what's going on. These are other players. There's 3 SPGs all parked in the same spot. You think that's a smart idea? I'm smart. Obviously, I put these in my as seen videos. These textures are veterans. They're American veterans. And they submit their veteran ID, and they get this special USA flag camo. Oh, look at that. It's a grand battle, isn't it? I miss playing them. This is me playing. It's an SPG position. Look at where I am on the minimap, and look at where I can hit. Unfortunately, the enemy has to be aggressive because they don't like to come around this corner. But some of the enemies will come up over here. So this is a position you may wish to consider. The other positions that my allies chose, I don't know why they chose those positions. I don't think they're very good. Games 8 to 14. I don't know what happened here. Okay. I believe what happened is SPG must have FV 4005 took them out. I got a stripe on a vehicle. SPG position. Okay, look at where I am on the minimap. You know that there's that little hill over here, and I can hit the gap over here. Very difficult to do because they make it so that it's hard for SPG to play. But you know the enemy has to be advancing. Look at the score, 4-8. This is the new map. I don't know the name of it. What I do is I would go up on the upper level and I would shoot the enemy because they're exposed over here. But the problem is my allies follow me and they come over here and then they get behind you because there's not a lot of room. Not a lot of room. You play between here and here. The other problem is the enemy can come up this ramp that's right next to you on the right and they can take shots at you. And if they do that, you got to get out of there. Front line. Objective 4. I am on the bridge. There's a gap. You can shoot through. Objective 4 is over here on the left. And I'm just showing that from the bridge you can shoot through. These guys are never going to think to shoot back at you. I know you can say, why do you need to see this? If you have a slow vehicle, you need to see this. This is an UDIS. If you have a slow vehicle, come up through this way, you can get some action on Objective 4. If you go on the other bridge, you can't. So you might want to consider that. I got a stripe on Tiger. This is the same UDIS, and I'm just showing that you can fire through here. Because I look at all the positions and I see what I can do and I report them to you. Hey. Okay, this is me playing. I don't know. Oh, I think you know what it is? It's the building's on fire. Look at all the fire over here. Joke I can't say. Road to Berlin. I don't know what this is about. I think I saved this for a different reason. Got a stripe on the T71. Got a stripe on the KV1S. I got like 160 vehicles with one or two marks. T150, Churchill, Black Prince, IS2, Erlenberg. Okay, this is shooting across the cap. Look at the mini map. The vehicle's like the guy in front of me, the Skoda T56. This is where everybody lines up because they want to be surrounded by the buildings. But you can come over here, hide in these bushes, and you can take your shots and even be a little hulled. Oh, there's a vehicle in front of me. But you can hide over here and shoot all the way through, and you will have targets. This is Minsk, and what I am showing is a position when the enemy, I'm on the enemy's side of the map. See what I did? I went over to the enemy's side, and you can shoot at them when they drive between the buildings over here, and you can be it's not really, you could be hull down if you reverse. I do not know what this is for. Oh, look, see, it's Camp Salice. I don't know what happened in this game, but that's obviously just a camo. Maybe it is an SPG. Let's look. Look at where I am parked, and it shows you that you can hit vehicles if they cross the halfway mark on cliff. I'm pretty sure this is this guy looks like he's hiding from the enemy. The score is 10 to 14. No, it was just me showing the paint job. And here's another one showing the paint job of that vehicle. This is a hull down position. It's another player, which is on Siegfried line. It's possible I'm showing the shielding on the vehicle. This is a position that I play on. What map is this? I haven't played in a long time. This is Karelia, my favorite map, of course. So the SPGs usually hang out in the corner. I look at where I came. I came all the way over here, and the reason why there's so many objects and rocks and trees in front of you that I can hit those tanks, and there's nothing they can do about it. And as my team advances, I advance further over on the right. Full hit points. What is this? It's another player. Wow. These are all the people that don't like SPG. These are all those players. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Look at how many I hit. 1, 2, 3, 4. I hit 4 with one shot. I'm sure my record is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5 with that shot. That'll go on the blog. Got an American flag over here. This is me. I practiced climbing these vehicles. I'm sorry, these slopes. Not sure if it was worth it, but you see where I'm aiming? You can hit the enemy vehicles at the beginning of the game. See, it's 0-0. Only a minute has elapsed. If someone can spot them, you can hit them from this position. Because you know they cross over here. Blind fire. This is Empire's border, whatever it is. Just showing the view you got over here. I don't play this position. I usually go further in. But you see that's what it looks like. Just showing you the view. You can't spot the vehicles as they cross over. You got to be a little bit further in. SPG, just showing how from this position you can't hit anything. Okay, that's it for this video. This is obviously the bishop. And everybody's out of range. Look at that. I don't know if they're out of range. Why am I here? Why am I here? I don't know. It's just a bush you can sit in. Nothing good. Don't forget to check out my blog. It's called video-game-news.com. There is a World of Tanks category under Army or something, or Tanks games. I think it's under Army. Got tons of games. There's like 100 games. And it's updated every day. And it's got other players also. And don't forget my Facebook groups. For one is called Video Games, another one is World of Tanks or something like that. I don't remember. We got a lot of people on the Facebook group. It is growing. If you have any questions or comments, please post below. Hey, hey, hey.